Okay, let's see. Hello. Welcome, party people. We are gonna see. So today I want to work on the traffic. Which I don't imagine is going to be too easy. But I want to see sort of because I mean you have I need to look at like traffic grids. Because I mean here you know, it's roundabouts really that helps. Here, I mean, it's confusing because there's, you know, there's this implication of continued traffic. Like, I don't know, is this like a Swedish thing to work with? You know, if you have a 2-lane system, do I need roundabouts? Is it roundabouts that are going to make this make sense? Because here you have oncoming traffic. Robert tier list? Yeah, maybe I'm just waiting for more people to join before we start up the Robert tier list. So at least have someone else. I'm gonna try to speedrun the tier list, not spend too much time on it. I don't know, I'm trying to think about traffic, because, you know, in you know, here you have like a highway, okay? And that's just moving, you know, normally or whatever. But I'm trying to picture in my mind sort of when highway turns into city road. Obviously, this is not the level of complexity that I desire to have. The reason I was looking at Alingsås is because I know it has like this throughway, essentially, where it connects with a roundabout. The roundabout diverts traffic, you know, left and right, sort of, through the city. So this is like the entrance into the city, left and right, and then the roundabout continues. But I'm just, you know, I'm trying to imagine what components I need to direct flow of traffic through a city. I'm not saying, you know, because obviously this is not a natural way to build a road. Like, the reason you'd have a highway is because the highway is like this major vein that is never ending. Like, you don't, you know, a highway doesn't suddenly stop, does it? That's the thing. You know, it just keeps going in a straight line. Like E20, where does E20 end? E20 ends there? Merges with E18. Okay, well, where does E18 end then? What? E20 again? Okay, well, let's follow E18. Merges with E4. Okay, well, where does E4 end? Or like, is there like an interactive GTA map? Like GTA 5, then maybe I can look at like, see how they handle their highways. IKEA ad? Yeah, it's because we're looking at Sweden maps. E4. Does E4 turn around up here eventually? Twitch Turbo, it's a subscription to Twitch, which allows you to watch ad-free on all streamers. I guess E4, yeah, turns around, goes down into Finland. So, I mean, yeah, I guess the point being that highways aren't these sort of, you know, the highway here wouldn't just end in Penguin Springs. It would continue. So it would operate in this sort of cycle, and you'd have on and off ramps. You wouldn't have this sort of like ending merge of a highway, because a highway is a major vein, and major veins don't, you don't put a freaking like, you don't cut off the flow of a major vein and expect the flow to work. Like, it becomes a funnel, right? That's unnatural. So you really want to have like this maintained cycle of a road that goes around the entire island, and then have off ramps that allow you to go off from the road, from this major road. I think that's what we need, as opposed to but in that case, I should probably, you know, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna set it up like that. Hey, yo, what's up, Not Pop? It's all good. It's all good. I'm just studying traffic rules. The trip was good. The trip was good. Had abundant good weather. No, appreciate that. Ah, shit. Ah, the doctor's appointment, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna do a Robert tier list today. And we're gonna be inspecting the Minecraft server, which sadly was freaking griefed by some lame-o hacker. My best bet, robber. Oh, hello, Ignited. Remember me, the maths guy. Can't say that I do, buddy, but I'm sure you're a cool guy. Nice. Yeah, I'm trying to, because I want to move away from this. You know, like so far, Penguin Springs is like assume the traffic is, you know, 2-lane streets, but I want to start moving to like unidirectional 2-way streets. Alright, bro, so what game we were working on? I'm working on a penguin gooner game. So it's a game for people who love to goon and look at penguins. Oh yeah. I mean, cherry biomes are kind of like based, so. Gail Williams, I like to goon. Oh, okay, nice. That's cute. Mega also really likes to goon. That's why they call him the Goonster. Goonmeister. At one FNAF, oh, only one FNAF character. Well, Mega likes to goon to them all. My heart will goon. I bet it's Chica. Sounds like Stephanie knows a lot more than she lets on. Nice game. Yeah, it's a game. I'd never played those games, but I compromised, watched the YouTube videos, and did a lot of gooning over Chica. When can we play this game? I don't know. I do not know. Right now I'm just trying to figure out how to fit the game's lore into the FNAF extended universe. But once I figure that out, I'm sure I'll have a proper release date, so... Main character is a penguin. The main character looks exactly how I look. And this is just a testing level, so there's no full map to see just yet. Right now I'm just working on the graphic. I helped Daisy find Luigi and make sure Daisy got child support. Okay, yeah, nice. Chivalry is not dead, guys. Warms my heart. Paint to dry. Definitely got that fresh paint. Yeah? I didn't know that about FNAF. I never played the game. I only ever looked at the lore and all the characters as well. You only learn from memes. Oh, yeah. Well, you should talk to... There's this guy in the Discord, his name, Penguin Robber. Ask him. He has a lot of info about FNAF lore. He hasn't played the games, but he knows all the lore and the characters as well. Alright, and now we can just paint holes. Ah, yeah, guys, shows unused content. Imagine if Chica was added to GTA. Oh, hell yeah. Thank you for the subscription. Appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe, people. You're welcome. Thank you too, Gail. Yeah, guys, we're on the road to PP, aka Road to Chica from FNAF. Now, I've never played FNAF, but I know all the lore and characters as well. I compromised, you see. I have the new monster here. It's called Monster Energy Rossi. I don't know who Rossi is, but they got themselves a new monster flavor. We'll see how it goes. I'll report back to y'all with the deets. This stream reminds me of another stream called Vine Sauce. That's interesting. That's interesting. I never watched Vine Sauce, but I studied all the lore and know all the characters. Vine Sauce has actually played my game, The Walking Fish 2. I don't know if he has. Maybe he has. I didn't study that part of the lore. What do we think, guys? Did Vine Sauce play my game? He's a YouTuber slash Twitch streamer. I'm sure he's got interesting lore. Speaking of lore, I think we're almost at a point where we can start looking at that. Looking at Robber tier list. Which of course, if you're German speaking, tier list is very confusing because we're not discussing animals, we're discussing robber. A tier list is a very different thing in German. Tier list. That's what they call it when they list a bunch of animals they know. Very German thing to do. Ein Tierlist. And then, of course, you have the similar but different house tier list, which is the pet list. And it's not all that uncommon either in German-speaking countries. The Katze would end up in that one. Lana Survivor. I remember you, of course, yeah. Oh, you're medic, yes. Classic, dude. I love Pizza Tower. You know, me personally, I just eat my pizzas not in the tower. I just eat them out of the box. I don't think that stacking pizzas is any better way of eating. I don't care if I get any hate for saying this. Why is no one talking though? They were, but then you showed up and then all of a sudden everyone got real quiet. It's a game? No way, dude. I like how you remove the terrains inside the tunnels. Yeah. I think it would be hard to drive if there was terrain in the tunnels for sure. Yeah, you guys hyped for a Robert tier list? It's gonna happen very soon. Of course, again, not to be confused with the German tier list, which is the animal list. We do those on Wednesdays. Mario's tip is to look up something if you're confused. Thanks for the tip, Mario. Imagine you're a driver here and you come out the tunnel and you're like a little off to the side and you freaking crash into the rock and wipe out and die. That's insane. Tier liste, you forgot an E body. Well, you added a D body. So who's more stupid, the one who forgets or the one who adds? Driving in my car right after a beer. Yep. Yeah, I deal a lot with road rage, which is why I find myself less agitated if I take alcoholic beverages before stepping into the vehicle. Helps a lot. I'm Ascor right now. Ascor. Yeah, I don't know. I don't freaking care. This is a test level. It doesn't have to be precise. Gale, let me talk to Godelphi, please. Yeah, I'm listening, guys. Make sure you ask Gale for permission to speak to me. What are you adding, Godelphi? I'm adding some roads. I'm trying to make a highway road network just to see how that can be simulated. So I'm just laying the necessary foundation. Then I'm gonna add like merge lanes and stuff. Where did you learn game dev again? Do you have a degree in computer science or something? Yeah, I have a master's degree in computer science, but again, guys, getting a degree only makes you more stupid. So don't get an education. Make sure to use AI if you're ever thinking about getting into this business. Have the AI do the thinking for you. The only way to get by. Let's see, modified terrain, no. And this is a bridge. To be honest, I like your game. Hey man, thank you. That means a lot. You know, there's a ancient proverb which goes, give a man a fish, you'll feed him for a day. Give a man AI, and then he'll have a lot of fish. See, this road doesn't need all this complexity. What was I thinking? Yeah, thanks for kind of liking my game. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. You know, it's definitely, as a game developer, I think one of the nicest things you can hear from someone, and really what makes it all worth it in the end, to sort of have, you know, spend all these years making games and stuff. It's just hearing like someone tell me like, hey, I kind of like your game. I think that's definitely, yeah, top 10 moments for me as a game developer, for sure. Someone liking my game, you know, okay, yeah, sure, but kind of liking my game. All right, now we're talking. Anyway, it's time for a Robert tier list, and we're gonna not be confused with the animal list for all you Germans here. We're not making an animal list. I love you. I know you guys love making your lists of animals, but we're making a tier list, not a tier list. You know, a tier liste, as they say. So anyway, let's make the tier list. I think he sent me a template, Guffert. Here it is. Okay. What is it? Tier list maker. Tier maker. Here we go. Okay. Robber. Oh, I have to unzip it. Open with if I can extract all there. Okay, you guys ready? Okay. So this is, we're gonna be ranking the robber. We're gonna add another F tier. Add a row below. There we go. F. And this is gonna be fucking red. And I think S tier, I don't want to have S be red. I think it's gonna be more like, you know, godly blue. Okay, it's time to rank. Okay. Aw crap. I think aw crap is, you know, okay, I'm just gonna start with this one because I think this is the god tier definitive. This is the god tier definitive robber phrase. Oh snap. I don't think anything beats that. I think it should really be its own tier, but for the sake of cleanliness, we're keeping it here. And then I think with that said, you have aw crap, aw knap, you know, and these abridged version of oh snap. I think honestly, I'm gonna put those in C tier. I don't think they're very interesting. I think they're abridged version of oh snap. What's this tier list? We're doing the penguin robbers. Okay, I'm just gonna tell you guys. There's this guy in our Discord called Penguin Robber, who he's a special guy and he has a lot to say. I don't know if we can do. Yeah, I don't. Do I have to? Can I do it like that? Yeah, from Penguin Robber. Like the amount of times this guy has said "oh snap," it's over 2,700 times this guy in our Discord has said "oh snap." And he has many of these catchphrases that he says in the Discord and that he has been saying in the Discord. And so we're ranking his catchphrases essentially. If you're watching this out of context, this will make absolutely zero sense to you, but I think it's still a good introduction to the robber extended universe, extended cinematic robber universe, to be aware of these catchphrases, because I will be saying these catchphrases on stream. But for sure, oh snap, S tier, definitive robber catchphrase. C tier, yeah, the abridged version, aw crap, aw knap. In my private and high school days, I think that's kind of iconic. I would put it in A, but yeah, I think honestly, because anytime you say that you did something, you can pull that one out, and it's like, yeah, I just busted that. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's probably, honestly, it makes me. Did he say that or did other people say that? I just busted that. Busted that. I just busted that. Okay, he did say that. Okay, yeah, honestly, it makes me laugh. C tier. Bust a move, bust a nut. I think the origin of this, I think honestly D tier, because I'm gonna put this one in S tier. Just busted a fat nut. I think the origin of this, I think the entire thing, I think that's it's an S tier. S tier, busted a fat nut. I compromised by learning all the lore. S tier. S tier, absolute S tier, 100%. Saying that you compromised, it never gets old. Never gets old. The claws made me chuckle. B tier. The robber files, F tier. I don't care for this robber island, robber files bullshit. I don't care for it. Add neuters to Penguin Heist. D tier. It got to a point where I was like, I don't want to do that. The Freakinator, also F. I think a lot of the, yeah, Robber Island, F. Add Robber Boss Fight, F. Can't stand it. Taking Penguinzo's opinion, I think it gives me a chuckle. Gives me a little chuckle sometimes when you notice that he's just ripping his opinions from Penguinzo. So it's a D tier. It's not the worst. This one, honestly, B tier. Ponga's emote. It's a B tier. Because it's so iconic. Not that it's funny or anything, it's just, you know, random penguin emoji reaction. C tier, maybe? I'm ambivalent, I think. I don't think I think that much about it. Replying to many old messages in order after convo ended. I think that's a B tier. I think that's a definitive robber behavior for me, and I think without it, you don't have Penguin Robber. I don't care if I get any hate for this. I mean, that's from Rome. That's from The Return. I think it's a funny thing to say, but it's kind of, you know, it's kind of annoying because it's followed by the most boring milquetoast opinion ever. Honestly, I'm gonna give it I would put it at a C for, you know, amount of how iconic it is, but I'm gonna give it a D based on that, the fact that it can get, you know, it can get to a point. Me, when I realized that one's kind of funny. B tier. But bagels eat my ass, but no, F. I don't like the image that my mind creates when I hear that. AI YouTube shorts. I would put it in a D just because I like how annoyed people were about it. But yeah, I'm gonna put it in a D because I think it was like a wave of the chaos that ensued as a result of that. AI robber penguin images. Did he make a bunch of AI robber penguin images? I don't know. I'm gonna put that in the F tier because I don't even remember it. Nah, not necessarily. Wait, is that the nah, not really? Wait. Oh, nah, not okay. Nah, not necessarily. Did he say that? Nah, not necessarily. Oh. I don't know. C. Finished cleaning my Luger pistols. Honestly, B. Pretty iconic. Pretty iconic. Smell my nuts. I don't like that. I think it upsets me. It's also one of those mental images, like eat my ass bagels, smell my nuts. F tier, honestly. I don't... GIF assigning. Oh, GIF assigning is S tier. That's also based on... Oh, yeah, I'm gonna put it at A tier. It's not S tier. It's not fully... It's very iconic, but it's not iconic enough. You're invited to the freak-offs, B tier. This guy makes a good point and is funny. Worst video ever. C tier. True that. I'm gonna say these are all like, heck yeah, true that. You know, these are strictly C tier. It's, you know, I'll take it or leave it. Release Freaky Post 5. Probably D tier. I just nutted a fat Bob. I kind of like these gifts. Lava cake, lava bread. I think it's a B tier. I think it's funny. It's annoying, but it's funny. Robber and Detective Penguin want him to be the stunt gwyn in 10 lovemaking scenes. I don't know what the context of that is, so I'm just gonna give that a D. Fill the file cabinet, F. Confusing Iceland and Finland, C. Cleaning suede and leather, C. You should draw more hentai. I think that's a B. I think that's funny. X makes a great point. Gail loves Pizza Tower. Yeah, I think B for makes a great point. Detective Penguin is a dead game. F. Massive wall of text with many topics. I'm gonna have to make it an A tier because it's so iconic. Does he send random baseball stadium pictures? Is that a thing he does? I'm gonna put that at a D. Wrong, get it right. A. Stealing Patricio's socks. When did he ever steal Patricio's socks? Is that steal socks? Okay, I wasn't aware of that, so I'm gonna put that at a C tier just because it made me laugh. Talking like being called AI. I think AI robber meme is a B. It's quite funny. I choose to save money. That's a B tier. Oh yeah, this GIF also B tier. No, I want to SpongeBob. But it's like all SpongeBob GIFs. When did he do that? Is that the I want to live? I don't know, it's C tier, I guess. Wait, but that's the robber list, isn't it? I don't know, a freaking D tier. I don't give a damn about this one. But SpongeBob GIFs, I think, get a B tier. Okay, I'll stop. Doesn't stop. A tier. A tier. 100% A tier. Honestly, I never cared for. That gets a C tier. Yeah, this one, sometimes censoring. I think that's an A tier. I think that's iconic. You know, when you say something and he gets like upset, when I'm like, I'm not adding robber to penguinizing. Fuck. Weekly Hooters. That was probably one of my favorite iconic robber eras. Even though I don't like the unsolicited photos of drinks that he would send, I still think it was an iconic robber era when he showed up to Hooters with his friend. And then kept having to preemptively say that he's not an alcoholic. Busted makes me feel good. B tier. I stopped busting a nut. It doesn't make me feel good. I like those two juxtaposing each other. He's like, busting makes me feel good. Stop busting a nut. It doesn't make me feel good. Hey yo, what's up? That's A tier. That's absolute A tier. SpongeBob rap songs. F tier. Freaking hate them. Furry hate. This is gonna be controversial. I think robber hating on furries was so out of left field. And for this wholesome guy, you know, the moment the facade started coming down was the point when he started hating on furries. And for that reason alone, not as a way to say I support it, but as a way to rank the iconicness, I would say it's a C tier. That's going to be my controversial pick of the tier list. Breaking Bad quotes, honestly, I don't mind them. C. X in the Y movie, who are you? I am X. Is that Minecraft? I don't know. I'm confused. F tier. Fish oil. D tier because it's a penguin, Detective Penguin reference. X after freak offs be like F tier. Fish factory freak offs. I think it was funny for a while, so I'm gonna give it a C tier. This one, definitive A tier. X is just weird, not gonna lie. Kind of funny, C tier. Random IRL lore. I honestly, B tier. Random penguinized freak off lore. It's a bit too much, but it can be funny sometimes. D. Who's with me? I would say that's an A tier. How often did he send taco? And when did he do the taco thing? Is that new? Did you just add that? This is new, right? The taco, Pongus taco. That was just when we were making the tier list. I don't know, D tier. He was trying to make new memes. Nah, not really. Absolute S tier, absolute S tier. Neat, absolute S tier, absolute S tier. You're smarter than you look. I thought that one was funny. A tier. X is good in my book. Also A tier. You put them in F. Oh. Nicknames, Speedy, Guppy. I think that's A tier. That's A tier. Senor Patrick. I mean, that nickname specifically, I think it's B, but nicknames in general is A. Mr. X, Mr. Mega. Oh yeah. That one's also A, calling them Mr. something. Everything needs absolute S tier unless it's negative. Yeah. Not gonna lie, to be honest, S tier. Yes, thank you. I don't know. It's like C exactly is also like C. What the fish? I like it because I said what the fish and he started saying what the fish. Busting on Not Bop's mask. See, here's the thing about busting on Not Bop's mask is it's funny, but it's also kind of disturbing. And I think it's equally funny as it is disturbing. It's a violation of privacy. It's a disgusting mental image. But it's also such a random object to bust on, if we put it that way. Not Bop's mask is, yeah. C tier. C tier. I finally see it now. Yeah, that's B tier. I kind of like that. Robber faked his death. Oh, right. Yeah, I never acknowledged the fact that Robber faked his death. It's not canon in any sense of the word, but he keeps saying that Robber faked his death. Robber never faked his death, but for that reason alone, honestly, I see it and I kind of laugh sometimes. So B tier. Reminds me of Office. Yeah, I think that's C tier. You can't have Robber without it. Oh yeah. Honestly, controversial pick, A tier. No sweet stuff. Diabetes at the freak off. I think that's such a weird pick. Even though I'm tired of the freak offs, I think that's such a weird thing for the freak off. So like, yeah, C tier. X 2025, also C. Like, I'm ambivalent. Addiction runs in the family. You gotta have it. You gotta have it. It's a C tier. Asking me to complete a challenge is like asking me to do No Nut November. It's also so left field, and it's more left field than you would expect it to, so it's B tier. Explaining, yeah, I think in detail, probably a D tier. I don't need to hear too much, but you should draw every day. This is what turned Mega against... This is what turned Mega against Penguin Robber. So this is gonna get a... This is gonna get a D tier. Just because he turned Mega against... That was the final straw for Mega. Lazy Bop, Lazy Fish. I hated being called Lazy Fish, but you know, let's be real. Let's be real. It is quite iconic, so I'm gonna put it in the B tier. I hate being called Lazy Fish, but yeah, it's getting up there. The Room. I think The Room was kind of funny, but I wouldn't put it in the level of iconic. D tier. Playing Wave 1000 Zombies to meet Ray Stevens. Absolute. Honestly, S tier. I think that's an S tier moment. And the fact that he did it 3 times. Goon with a spoon. Goon with a spoon. Wait. Is this a thing? Did he say that? Goon with a spoon? Goon with a spoon. Oh, he did say that. He did say goon with a spoon. Okay, well, I don't know. It's D tier for me. Office gifts, C tier. This one. Goon with a spoon is same as taco. Wait, he just made this one up like recently? Oh yeah, it's quite new, yeah. This GIF, I don't know, I'm not a big fan of it. It's D tier. This is the official ranking. This is my official ranking. I don't know, let's compare. Let's compare. I want to see you guys' ranking. Here we go. The Room, S tier. Fish Factory Freak Offs, S tier. Wait, where's the Busted a Nut? Why is that C? You guys don't like Bust the Nut? How is neat not S tier? Okay, we share the oh yeah. Smell My Nuts is up there. Oh. GIF assigning we have the same. Private and high school days. Yeah, that's... Massive wall of text, yeah. I want to see what you guys put in like the low tiers. AI YouTube shorts. Bust a move, bust a nut. Aw crap. Furry hate. Yeah, I'm not surprised that that ended up in the F tier for you guys. You're smarter than you look, that low? Oh my god. Busting on Notbop's mask in B tier. That I'm surprised by. Weekly Hooters, I think I put that in A, right? If I didn't put, yeah, I put that in A. You know, it seems like in general, though, there is a little bit of consensus here, so... Wait, I compromised by learning all the lore. Is that... I guess you guys didn't put that in S. No, your S tier is very short. Is my... Yeah, I'm a bit... less generous than you guys, it seems. I put more stuff in F. I was a bit harsher. Did you guys put the SpongeBob rap songs in F? Yeah, you did. Oh, you wanted to keep it equal? Yeah. Oh snap is so iconic that it can't be moved anywhere but S tier. Yeah, that's its like definitive S tier. I think it should have like its own tier. It should be the oh snap tier. It's so absolutely definitive. Anyway, that's it for the official robber rankings. So, Minecraft server, guys. There's a Minecraft server for the stream and the Discord and everyone in the Penguin poster image in general. Okay, I probably shouldn't. Download. You're no longer a NEET. Congratulations. I didn't add a whitelist, but I guess I should. I was gonna do it today, but yeah, I'm gonna work a bit more at least, so. I'm not gonna stress it too much. We got Mega on the mod team for the moment being. Okay. So there's this highway merge. 3 lanes, 1 enter exit. So these are like inverse. I think we need to just shrink this down. But I mean, this is like a 1 lane enter. Two lanes to 1 T. Is there a 2 lanes to 1? Because I could imagine this, okay? So if you have a 2 lanes to 1, okay? I'm making Penguin GTA. That's what's being made here. Yeah, I haven't done it any just do Discord. There you go. That's the link. It's going well, Oshi1. It is crazy, and for them to all be like generally memorable is also quite surprising. Yeah, I'll check it out in like 5 minutes. Sure. Yeah, I'm gonna check out because we have this Minecraft server, guys, and the community has been working hard at making it look nice and presentable. And a long time no see, CCM Dev. Shit, okay. Have you ever played Mafia? No, I haven't. Robert said I don't like those games. Rud system is kind of fire. Hey, thanks, dude. Port this to other game engines? Well, you'd have to develop your own tooling. I don't think you should be making roads using like a mesh-based system. You'd want to do it like in engine using some spline tools or something. That's what I think. So the thing is, you'd need an off-ramp, which would also be it's not trivial to conceptualize this. Like you'd have this. You'd need this essentially on both roads, I guess. And then, yeah, that. I guess this is the sort of broader concept. Game is going well. Because yeah, you'd have what would it be, on ramp here, off ramp here. Yeah, this is gonna work. But then, you know, if we essentially say that any on and off ramp is always single lane, then we can have some pretty good, you know, we can make, you know, if we connect two highways to each other, for example, then you'd obviously need a 2-lane on and off ramp. But I think for the purpose of a simple on and off ramp system, this would have to be it. I don't know what I'm doing here. Yeah, I don't have any. Yeah, I mean, you'd need to have a similar thing, right? It's always, when you want to cross a road, you have to have this sort of bridge system. There's really no option. I just learned how to use C and SDL to import Blender files and render them as triangles. Nice. Yeah, I want to get more into C, but it's you know, when you're working with game development and you're doing like these long ass days, you just don't find the energy or the will to sit down and like learn stuff because you want to have like a social life. Yeah, we can take this. So this is a do file import. That's enter exit, and this is one enter. So we should be able to file import. We can import another FBX, which is going to be road 2 lanes. So if we use some form of snapping here. Wait, I need to see, how does the actual merge look? Because I'm assuming like this is how their merge looks, right? Which goes into a 3-lane merge, but this is a 2-lane before. Yeah, that's the problem though. That's the problem, because you'd have to have, I guess, a short-term 3-way and merge 3 to 2. That's the thing. So I think we'll have to have, there has to be 3 lanes for a while. So we do merge 3 to 2. But do we need to do an inverse one of this? Like we can't just invert the... That's not allowed. Yeah, because you'd only have... Because, I mean, this is enter exit. Yeah, because merge only happens left. I guess generally roads don't merge on the right side, do they? Or do they? I don't know. I'm just looking at maps here, see like road systems. I don't know if they would tell you though if you had like roads. Would they merge on the right hand side ever? Like here's a 3-lane where it splits off, but that's not a merge, that's a split. Like here it spreads out into this 3rd one, which then continues on and gets cut off, and it continues on. Oh, but here's merging on the right hand side. Yeah. So an on-ramp, see, they're coming on, and the on-ramp gets cut off. So we need like an inverse merge, because this is all merge left. Okay, well then let's take that merge and flip it. But that's, yeah, this is the highway enter. So this file, import, FBX, merge 3 to 2, and then this I think we'll just rotate around the 180. I think this should work. But the problem remains, how the frick do you make the exit? You'd have to do a split into a 3-lane and then split off. But I just have the merge. I guess I could invert these. So, I mean, a merge goes to... Like, a merge can still be like this, you know, because that's essentially, you know, the direction. It's just a reverse. And then this would lead to an off-ramp. Yeah. Okay. I mean, it's going to be a messy... It would be nice to have this all as like a prefab and then just plop it down as this gargantuan thing. I think that's most city builders would have it like that. But I don't think that's going to be possible for the context of the game, because we're dealing with like traffic AI and this pre-designed package. Okay. Merge 3 lanes to 2, and then we call that inverse. And file, export, FBX. And then pin collection. You need to have the merge 3 lanes to 2, duplicate. So this one, oh, it's the FBX. Ping. Yeah, okay. We just need to move the connector to 2 lanes. Like, shouldn't I be able to just, like, flip these around? Or just rotate it, I guess. I don't even know what the spline data does. Spline for area effect. Ah. Okay. And then here, ping prefab, no, collection. Wait, what? Merge 3 lanes to lanes. There. Okay. So. Wait, what? That. Yeah, that is the inverse. Exactly. So essentially, I think Mega did that. Then no, then I did not add it. I thought you meant in the sense that it was already done. Okay. I have to like move the spline down or something. Okay, and then we can have the 3-lane here. Which is now gonna be the on-ramp, highway ramp, 3-lane enter. And now we need to set this to 1. Did you make the road pieces? Some of them. For example, the on-ramp there I made, or the merge one. But many of these were pre-made in the package. I like penguins. Oh yeah, that's good. Goo goo gaga, you say? Yeah, good point. Workshop maps? Probably not. No. I have been tinkering with the idea of taking a more data-oriented approach to like weapon design, which could allow for which could allow for modding in weapons potentially. But yeah, we'll see. Are you gonna add trees? No, fuck trees. I hate them. All is going well. I'm working on these on and off ramps, trying to see. But then we basically, like, after we have this off ramp, we can start like testing with the actual navigational data that we're generating, because the thing is that right now we're generating navigational data that sort of assumes a type of simpler traffic. Like the concept of a one-lane street doesn't exist, for example, which is what we're working with right now for the on and off ramps. You see here, basically, these are like one-way roads. And the idea is that if we generate directional data for these, cars aren't going to drive off into these because their paths are going to fail if they try to path into these. If they're like, you know, here, they can't like path over there, or they can't path, I don't know, whatever. You know, it makes sense. Go to one, check out your server. Yeah, we'll just hook up these. So we'll hook up these things here. So we'd have an inverse here, I guess. No, it wouldn't be. We merge there, and then an off ramp. Exit. And then here, enter. Would happen later. and then this would merge. Wait, no, this would happen earlier because this would continue. And then we'd need the inverse to merge from 3 to 2. Okay. And then this one hooks up into here. Oh, and also we should probably set all these to scale 1. Uh-huh. Hello, Andre. I don't know. Maybe I already said hello. I get confused sometimes. Kind of fun doing this. It's like piecing together a puzzle. You know, as I'm driving around in the car these days, I'm sort of like looking at roads and seeing like, oh, what are the necessary building pieces to replicate this in Penguin Springs? I don't know, it's always like that when you're working on a new concept in a game, whether it's like AI or like traffic, or you're working on I don't know, like building a type of house or whatever, or like a type of structures. Like any sort of thing you're working on currently becomes your mind's obsession for a while, and you get this, yeah, the Tetris effect, where everywhere you look you see this thing that you're working on, and you try to pattern match obsessively. Oh, hell yeah. Now tell me you wouldn't want to be driving around in this area here. And I just have to repeat that on the other part of the island. So it's like, yeah, you have a freaking off-ramp. Oh shit, what happened here? Is this an excessive, you know, off-ramp for a small town? I don't think it necessarily is. Because, I mean, I was looking at, you know, this reference small town in Sweden, and you'd have this. I mean, with roundabouts, of course, because Sweden loves roundabouts, but you need to have, you know, if you're crossing over into one or the other side, you need to have some sort of bridge and or tunnel. There's just no way around it because you need the roads to overlap in some way. But here's the thing, that we can't generate any navigational data for this because our code is not aware of what a freaking merge lane is, which is fine. Okay. Let's save this. Because then basically the reason I'm putting this together is so that I can send this to that fish and say, hey, this is how I did it. Now you can do it like this as well. But I think this, you know, how many components is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16 necessary components. That's ignoring all the road connections, of course, but 16 necessary components to make this sort of, would you call it a junction? Junction, right? It's a junction, I guess. It's like a complex junction. Bridge junction? I don't freaking know. Anyway, let's look at this Minecraft server. I'm just gonna shut down Unity so it can refresh. Y'all ready for this? We're gonna do the official Minecraft walkthrough. The original way that I found Reddit was because of Notch, who frequently posted on Reddit. I remember, because of Minecraft. What the fuck? Live, laugh, love. Community farm. Midal, IKEA. Oh yeah, yeah. It is so easy to break down and destroy. The heroes are those who make peace and build. Nelson Mandela. Wow, that says a lot about our society. Just gonna full screen this. Oh wait, are you guys not seeing anything? No, there you are. Okay, weird. Wonderful people who made this possible. Senor Patricio, Stephanie, Balucine19. Damn, Balucine. The guy who I wasn't sure who he was, he helped. Mega Digga. Thanks, Balucine. Wait, is my Twitch lagging or is my... No, okay. Anyway, let's look around here. Yes. Build materials, no touching. Oh, okay. Kind of nice here. So this is the community farm. Okay, sweet. I'm getting a bit stalked here, I guess. Is this the... What is this? Flowering lazuli. Where were we? Ah, yes, the Pit of Despair. I like the Pit of Despair. What the fuck is that? That like some new stuff they added in Minecraft? Like a pink cave. Crystal cave. Look. Since when? Yeah, I realize the stream is lagging a little. What the fuck is Okay. Boats. Freaking peace and love. Spawn and boats. Ooh, mountain. Spawn pit. Good harvest this year. This tree, yeah, stream super lag. I don't know why it's lagging. That's bad. Don't touch it or get sound. True joy is to stop and smell. Original stone seed. Truly a lovely pond. So this is quite nice, actually. This is can't believe you guys made all this. But we still don't know who this Bowsine fella is, I guess. Is there something else I should see? Or am I just touring the spawn area? Is there any house I'm allowed to see?